Hey guys, what's going on? Jay here from EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. Today we're at the warehouse with a special guest, barber stylist at Core83Cuts on Instagram. We also got another special guest in the building. If you guys don't know, this is Rayshawn Caldwell. He's an image consultant. You can check him out on IG as well, at Rayshawn Caldwell. Today we're going to do an awesome cut today. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I will talk to you soon.
Today we're doing the messy fade, and the way I started off is I use the liners. A lot of people do fades different. But today I'm gonna use the liners and go around, and we start off like this. It's a little bit easier. We're doing a high fade on Ray today. So I'm gonna go around the head just like this, all the way around. Don't have to be a perfect line. Just as long as that fade is perfect. I'm balding the sides all the way down until I get to about the top of the ear. And that's where I'm gonna put the product, the Easy Blade product, to shave it down a little bit more to get a closer shave. So right now I'm using Easy Blade shaving products. What I'm doing is gently rubbing it in his head. Another plus about this product that I'm using is that it helps with inflammation and razor bumps. A lot of my clients don't use razors, but the Easy Blade product helps out great with that. Works wonders. I'm stretching the skin while I'm using a straight razor, and it helps prevent from getting cuts and bumps and bruises. Being a barber, you come across a lot of clients that can't use a straight razor. But like I said, with this product, it helps out a lot. It works wonders. Ray has coarse and curly hair, more coarse than curly. So as you can see, I'm using a comb right now. I'm not using a clip, and this is basically even the sides out for the fade that I'm about to give him, or the fade that I'm about to create. I'm just getting the loose ends of the hair to give it a cleaner fade, even though it's a messy fade. It's a trick to the whole fading thing, the whole messy fade thing. In my experience as a barber, a lot of people like their fades different. A lot of clients come in, they have these different styles, these different visions, and it's up to the barber ultimately to bring these visions to fruition. Right now I'm using the Andis Masters with the lever all the way up, and I'm gently rubbing against the head, guard all the way open. And it's basically blending and getting out that dark heaviness. As I'm going up with the clipper, I'm barely touching the fade. But it's blending the hair in. All the loose ends. All the way around the head. And as you can see, it's not really leaving a line. There's no line there. The only line is this one that remains. Everybody's hair is different, so you may have to use a guard with different texture hair. But for his texture, I only have to use just the open guard. No clips. So basically what we want to do is start fading this line out now to blend into the skin fade. And that's what we're going to do. We close the clipper all the way down, close the guard all the way down. We're not using the clipper yet, we're not using the guard yet, just straight clippers. I'm gonna hit that bottom line. I'm rubbing gently. If you can see, it's already faded. You don't want to go too high. You want to keep it right where the line is, a little bit above the line, so it can blend nice and even. And I'm using the corners. I'm not using the whole clipper. I'm using the corners to blend it out. Corners of the clippers. I'm using the corners because it's easier to blend out. Instead of using a whole clipper, you'll chop off a whole section. So I'm using it to basically blend out the line along the way, instead of using a whole clipper and messing that fade up. You want to go lightly. You don't want to dig into the head because you'll leave a big chunk. So feather it, feather light. It's the same motion through and through, all the way through, all the way around the head. That same light feather motion. Head down a little bit, right? What I'm basically doing, I'm not going to fade the whole beard, but I'm fading right where the ear is so it won't be so blunt, that cut. Just getting the loose hairs, basically cleaning them up. Right now what I'm doing is combing out the loose ends of the hair, the hairline basically, Not pulling too much of the hair down, but just basically the hairline. You don't want to go too far up, you want to stay where the hair is. You don't want to push the hairline too far back at all. You want to keep it nice and even. So you want to lightly hit the corners, lightly hit the points. For this part I'm using Easy Blade. Once again, don't take that much. Lightly hit the corners. Leaving a nice sharp line as I stretch the skin, and hit it lightly with the straight razor. Just tapping the corners. Don't want to dig in too high. You don't want that lineup to come up here and this side to be down here. You want to make sure everything is even. You can actually check it out with the comb in the middle and make sure your points is on point. Should even out. Right here, I'm just evening the fade out. Just getting these loose ends, loose hairs. Keeping it messy, but messy neat, if you could say that. This is the aftershave tonic from Easy Blade. Voila.